there's one beer I make quite often that I like it bottle conditioned better than I like it kegged. And I think it was one of the first. Basically, it's the only kit that I still buy because every time I try to recreate the kit, it never tastes as good as the kit tastes.
Oh, do you remember what beer it is?
Yeah, so it's a blueberry honey ale that I make.
Okay.
And it's made by Brewer's Best. Now I tweak it. I tweak the water profile. I do other little odds and ends to it. But it's a extract kit. So like I don't know what base beer they made to begin with and
Sure.
what was in that. And
Yeah.
so everything I try, like it tastes okay, but it doesn't taste like that. So, but that one I like bottle conditioning because I think the longer it sits, the better it gets. So
Yeah, I wish I
like,
remembered what beer this was, but at our one of our local homebrew clubs, somebody they kegged, part of a batch and bottle conditioned
oh,
the
okay,
rest,
yeah,
and everybody that tried it liked the bottle condition for that style. It was something dark. I can't remember, if it was a porter or something like that.
okay,
I
yeah.
don't think it was a dark mild, but anyway, yeah, it's interesting the differences. I think they just did a video about that exact thing on Basic Brewing. Did a video about that really recently too, where they compared kegging versus bottle. I think they came to the same conclusion. Similar beer, but for that one, they like the bottle condition
Bottle
better.
one better, yeah. Yeah, except when I kegged it, it lost. They felt like it lost some of the aroma because you use
Okay.
blueberry extract, right? And it didn't really come through the kegging process. But I think this year when I make it, actually gonna. I don't ever do secondary anything. It's just one and done.
Okay.
But this
Yeah.
time I'm gonna use a little bit of blackberry puree to make the
Okay.
berry flavor pop just a little bit more. So I'm probably do that in secondary. And that kind of worries me because I try to be oxygen free for the most part. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out for me. I may
Yeah.
cheat and just do it under pressure and just pop the lid and purge the crap out of it. I
Yeah.
may just do it that way, just be done with it. Not worry about too
Yeah. I
much.
think, it's like anything. If you're careful and you minimize that as much as you
Yeah.
can, is popping I always wonder that as I'm, like putting silifine through a syringe into
Mm,
my keg to make sure that after I purge the keg, I don't have to open it again. You just release and it's like, if I pop the lid and dump it in there and put it right back on, is that going to make or break this beer? Probably not. And certain styles are more susceptible to it than others too. It's
yeah.
like, for super hoppy beers, yeah, it could it'll,
Turn
if
purple.
nothing else, it will be less good for less long. But other beers, if you siphoned the porter out of a plastic bucket into your keg, it'd probably be fine. You wouldn't notice the difference. But yeah, it
Right.
just depends.
Yeah, I still purge anyways. 'Cause I've had to pop the top a couple times for I think I used gelatin to kind of clear it up just a little bit. I wanted more of a clear beer. I think I was just impatient because now I notice if I just let it sit for like a couple months, it usually kind of clears out. It gets crystal
Yeah,
clear. Using a floating dip tube really, really helps.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
And they're not that expensive like the one we were talking about earlier. We use the same one, the No Beer Left Behind.
Yeah, to float it. Yeah,
It's what, $30-ish sometimes on sale.
something
So
like
yeah,
that.
so
Yeah,
it's really a good investment. It's better than the other ones. Like it's actually under the liquid line where the other ones where the tube is actually sometimes partly up there. So you're
right.
sucking a lot of air. So you get nothing but foam and
Yeah,
it's a pain in the butt. So spend the extra, $10, get that one
yeah, for
instead.
sure. Yeah.